think I hear a cat. I hope I hear a cat. Well, welcome to this live chat. Regular posts that you put up on like Facebook or YouTube, you want them to really kill right in the first second. You want that first frame to like be your knockout punch. But when you do a live stream, your knockout punch right at first, there's nobody watching, and there's zeros, and so you don't want to waste, your punchline. James the Spirit Halloween fan is with us. I ate my hand 11 is hello. Mr. McBeanie says hey. Pau Solar Casa James says hi. Lucas is back. Yay! Where's Keyboard Cat? He's sleeping right up on the edge over there. We'll get to him. Stick around. We'll get to him. Hexa Frenzy. Hey, hello. I love your cat, bro. Love you. Hey, likewise. Hello, Frenzy. Hexa Frenzy. Hexa Frenzy. That's a good name. That's like group freakout. I love your streams from Mr. McBeanie. So here's what you do. If you like this stuff, give us a like. Use your finger and give us a like. And be sure you subscribe to this channel, this YouTube channel. And, share it with friends and hit your notify button so you get reminded when you ain't, when you ain't got nothing to do and there's something coming up here in a Keyboard Cat live chat. Spanish, wonderful. I am subbed right on, Hexa Frenzy. Roomba Lover. We have 2 Roombas. Roomba Lover is back. And I liked Mr. McBeanie. I'm subbed and I liked the vid. Now, don't you guys forget that the paintings and drawings that we do on this thing, they're going to be history one day. They are. They are, definitely are. And you can own part of them. Just go to the link, the eBay link in the description of this video and look at the paintings. There's not all the paintings we've done on this show, but a lot of them, the good ones. And you can enlarge them, look at them in detail, look at them in the context of a room, and just look at them all like you're in a gallery. Yeah. And Naz3R Trey 1616 Alt TP. I used to love Keyboard Cat when I was little. Well, you can love them again. We're still here for you. At the country's anthems. What anthems? Tyson Burton says, hi. I used to play with my little cars when I was little, and I'd make the noise of them, and I'd say, Burton, Burton, Burton. Tacey Deuces says, hi, Charles. Hey, Tace. I'm crying, says Defy. I still love it today, to this day, says Naz3R. Well, we appreciate that. National anthems of every country. Well, believing in your country is, nationalism, as long as it doesn't make you misbehave, is good. It's good. I'm used to play this in the shower, LOL, says Mr. McBeanie. Defy says, not joking. Roomba Lover, Tyson Burton. I still love Keyboard Cat. I loved it then, I still do. That's what we call a true fan. Well, let's just hope that the algorithms are on our side today. Remember the old days when it just used to be what the people liked, and that's how Keyboard Cat got famous. I don't think it was from an algorithm. I'm not sure they had been invented at that time. I'm not sure. But anyway, we have a video here that is before I did my Nose Act or Keyboard Cat videos. I was just an artist doing stuff, and I made some sculptures that moved around. I tend to think that art that moves around is more fun than art that just sits there. But I still do art that just sits there, and I do art that moves around. And I did the Nordstrom store here in town. I knew the people in the display department, and they hired me to put some of my kinetic or moving around sculptures in their store windows on the street. And they had big store windows then in those days. Now I think Nordstrom just has brick walls out there. But it was cool when there were windows because they were cool. There was some good stuff in there, better than the art galleries. So anyway, here is a news report. In little old my hometown here, I got national coverage and for my things. So hometown here is Spokane, Washington. So thanks for asking. So here is this national news report on my kinetic sculptures in the window of Nordstrom.
Johnny Mathis and Dionne Warwick will in the crowds in a new tour.
And one group of filmmakers has found a novel way to sell their film.
We said the heck with Hollywood. We had up to about here with
There's a department store in Spokane where recently the window dressers were nobody's dummy. For a tour of a retail happening, this report from Mark St. John of station KREM TV.
Take an old-fashioned exerciser and add a fashionable pair of shoes. Take an old chair, a fan, the exerciser, a beat of violin, then toss in a toy plane. Then there's patent leather party shoes and a springboard, a bouncing pair of legs, and a fake fish. As someone once said, it's clever, but is it art? That depends on the beholder. If art is meant to entertain, to make you smile, then this display of kinetic design in the window of Nordstrom's is a masterwork. They originated in the fertile and delightfully demented mind of Spokane artist Charlie Schmidt. The ideas are not new. Schmidt gives credit to Marcel Duchamp, known in art circles as the father of kinetic design. Found objects as art and absurdity in art.
It solves the problem of getting the art to the people, because art in a gallery is only going to be seen by people who are willing to drive there and walk inside and ask for it.
Charlie Schmidt is not your conventional artist, though he makes his living at it. The money comes from commercial advertising accounts. The love from bizarre brainstorms, and an eye for the slightly eccentric. From Spokane, Washington, for CBS News, this is Mark St. John.
And coming up in the next hour, brain genius there.
So there you've seen it. I thought it was pretty cool. National news for my moving around things in the windows at Nardi's. I was rolling good then, and I still am. Mr. McBeanie says that's cool. So let's just take a little change of venue here and go and see if we can find the beast. Sorry, I was muted. Thank you all. I think I'm back on. I was talking about the cat here. He sets the example for all of us to have a chill day where we just give what we give what we want to get. And that's a cool song by Young Radicals. That's a great music video. You're gonna get what you give, huh? No, Don, you're just a cat now, you live. Look at him. Pause. The pause that refreshes. So you can do the same thing. You can chin down in your arm and just say, life is good. And I was saying another really good song I like is by Smashing Pumpkins called 1979. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. There he is. There he is. Yes, we are live. I can prove it because this is Pacific time, which is about 10:15, and there is my clock in 10:15. Yes, he is a descendant of the keyboard cat vibe. And maybe we could do a little wall tour here before we go on to more. There's myself and John Ritter. I was on a show with him called the American Comedy Awards. And over here is another shot of John and I when I was about to do my routine with a letter from George Schlatter, who's the creator of American Comedy Awards, and he created Laugh In. Quite a guy. Really enjoyed working with him. He liked my stuff. He really did. And what else do we got here? There's a 10 years after concert ticket from Japan in 1971, I suppose. And I went with a friend to that concert, and it was a major thing to get the trains and get to the Budokan Hall. And then the concert was canceled because there were some protest or some violence, and I heard people were getting hit over the head with folding chairs. So we just went back in the station and came back home. But it makes a good story, good ticket, you know. You just try to build your scrapbook up and do the best you can. You know, you don't have to, if you try something and, you know, so let's say you try to make a movie and then it doesn't get famous and your friends say, hey, whatever happened to your movie? You can say, that movie is a pivotal page in my scrapbook. You don't have to stick with the same thing all the time. You can have a new passion every day. The trick isn't to stick with one passion, it's to find your passion wherever it is, let it out and share it, give it away. That's what we're trying to do on this show, as much as we can. And here is a certificate of authenticity that you get when you purchase one of the paintings on the eBay link in the description of this video. You get one of these with it that is signed by myself, and the painting is signed as well. And then this authenticates that you own it and it's the real thing. And there you go. Explain some of the legalities a little bit. There's a little bit to that, you know. I think we might want to just go up and see what's happening in the studio. There's always that. Outside is beautiful today. It's going to be, there's an epic shot of Keyboard Cat's motorcycle. It's got a scaled down Harley Davidson engine in it. It goes pretty good. He knows how to ride it. I used to have a Harley. I had a 1947 or 48 knucklehead Harley with extended forks and hardtail, no brakes in the front, suicide clutch, Springer front end. It was cool. Lots of chrome. Okay, so here we are in the studio. Please, God, give us good algorithms. Arigato. So today we're going to do a version of, somebody bought this, one of my Space Aliens with keyboard cat paintings recently, and so I'm going to do another one. I just like that. All right, so let's get going. It's a little free jazz music on. I'm sorry I muted before. I'm trying to do a lot of things here. There, we're still live. We see the painting. And I'm gonna sure. I'm gonna do some quick, really quick. People like to watch this. Let's see if it works. A quick drawing of this alien who occupies a UFO that came down and actually abducted Keyboard Cat. There's the space alien. And here's another little one. This is little bro. We had to come from somewhere. Earth isn't the only show in the universe. Come on. Don't give me that. Don't be that ethnocentric. People used to think that Earth was the center of the solar system and of the universe. So your beliefs, you don't want to necessarily hang on to them too tight because they may change. And there's nothing wrong with that. No, nothing at all. Here's the fastest cat drawing on the internet at this particular point in time. There's his left paw. There's his right paw. Oops, I forgot about his face. Well, some of it's got to be over here. Look at that, how fast one can get expressionistic and try and capture not the perfection of the cat, it can never be captured, but only the essence of the cat, the gesture of the cat, right? All right, let's get some serious action. A little sponge. A little yellow. How's that looking? Yeah, that's yellow. And these alien dudes, man, they're gonna... Look at that. It helped. Yeah. Yeah, it helped. So now we need to come up with color for that planet. Could be cat color. These aliens, I think I want to make them look a little bluish, just because blue is sort of not your standard flesh color. So we will kind of go for it. Okay, a little blue. A little bluish, a little purplish. Is that doing it? Maybe not. Somebody likes my drawings, makes them feel happy. That's all we can do with anything we're doing is try and make somebody, including ourselves, feel good for a minute. I mean, right? Let's get a little orange. I think Bob Ross would like what I'm doing. I think he does like what I'm doing, as a matter of fact. And then some kind of something on his shirt. Maybe let's just go with like something that's kind of like the blue that Keyboard Cat's shirt really is. Like a little of this. Oh, that's green. That'll never work. And the tube that looks blue, I'll tell you that. Okay, there's a little bit of that key cat blue, as they call it. A little bluish green for the boy's shirt. So far this painting is just, well, there's pencil and sponge and marker built in, but mostly just sponge. No paintbrush. No paintbrush was used in the making of this. No animals were injured and no brushes were used. Right? Lucas can get a vibe from this. Me too. I'm doing this. I'm glad other people are liking it, but you gotta know I'm doing it for me too. I mean, somebody's gotta look out for me. Okay, I'll switch to a brush now. A brush is not a dark color, but like a crazy color, like that hot paint. some orange. Right? And what is going to be over here? Red, yellow. Yellow, I guess. Yellow with a little touch of pink. Yeah. Almost. Almost. It's hard for me to read. Dahoud. Ahmed Dahoud. 100,000 likes, love, and subscribe. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Sub. Bring us all together. Let's do that. I'm just gonna pay attention to nothing and just see what pure random can come up with here. Gosh. We're getting a lot done fast here. Boy, the sponge is the answer, man. Well, I'm thinking it's all looking really, really good. There's so much random in here. So much. So much. How's that look? I'm gonna stand back. I'm saying it's good. Now we need some super dark on alien number 2's eyeballs. Right here. And then Weird sky green. It's that inimitable green. A little bit of white on those eyeball catch lights here and there. Keyboard Cat out for a ride. Thank you all for liking, subscribing, and all that. Do a little more white. How's that looking? Well, there's not a lot of people watching, but the ones that are digging it, and I'm digging that. Look at that. I like that painting. We got to get some dark in here, give this cat a little definition, and then we're gonna, we're gonna peel off. Rice peel off. Just stand back a little bit. A little bit of blue right over here, and that's it. We're signing this puppy. A little white here and there, just to touch up a few things that. Little pink nose. I keep going further, don't I? That's all I can do. I bet. Yep. Okay, now I'm not even going to stand back because I know I likes it. I am going to get ready to sign this guy. Somebody could end up with a cool painting right here. 4th of July's coming up, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we're still rolling. All right, there is our new painting in the context of the room. But that one white, a big pink alien really is a dominator. I think he needs a little bit of darkness here. Yep. Yep. And a little bit here for that cat. A little bit here for this arm. Now we're gonna look at it and sign it. It works. It's the cat, it's the vibe, it's all of you. Mr. McBeanie, I like your attitude, McBean. How do you get your more people to dig to? I think people would dig it. They're just maybe not getting here or something. I don't know. At any rate, we're gonna call this Big Alien. 117, today's 118. Big alien. It's an alien. 118, so we're gonna sign this Charlie 118 and then put it up down here. There it is. The cap back on the pan. Put the lid back on the gesso. Coffee's empty. Oh. Yeah, we're still going. Lid's on the gesso. Paint has kind of done its thing. Free music. And a quick look at outside to prove how beautiful it is out there. I'm gonna go out and water the tomatoes after this. There they are. The planter boxes. Yeah. And the lawn just got mowed this morning. It's half dead. I mean, you could spend a fortune watering lawn and then it would just be really green, but then what? So mine's just about ready to go brown. And you can bring the lawn back, even when it's brown. If you water it, it comes back. Diorama-rama. A nice one. A nice one. Kenworth. Old Doggy Daddy. My friend Ashlyn put this up here. Kick Charlie with a hedgehog. Why would she do that? She's just having fun. There's the famous super stock race car driver Bill Payne. Man, that guy could entertain. Yeah. She's on a real little sofa in an illustrated background. So I think it's about time to sign out. We've been doing this for 46 and some minutes. And I think I'm good. I'm gonna look at some things online, maybe post a few things on social, maybe make a new video for everything, maybe. And there we go. So find your gift, find your feet, and give it away.